striped graphs, also known as warming stripes or sometimes climate stripes. These are graphs that were first introduced in 2018 by climatologist Ed Hawkins as an elegant way to illustrate changing temperatures over time. And in this file, I have a data set of temperatures from 1901 to 2024. These are actually average mean surface air temperatures over Iceland. So they're relatively cold. This is in degrees Celsius, but we're going to see how they change over time with this type of graphic. You can create this by using a lines command in DataGraph. This is a convenient command also just for drawing reference lines on your graphs. You can type in where you want it, but in this case, I'm going to draw a line at every year within my data set. And there it goes. I now have every year shown, but the key here is to have the color change depending upon the air temperature that I have in this column. To do that, you'll see there's a line color option, currently says all the same. Let's change this to using that temperature column. Then I have another option that pops up. It says color scheme or just scheme. And if you click that, it will let you select one you've either created or create a color scheme from scratch based on this data. Boom, now I have color, and it will automatically pop up the side panel to show you the color scheme it created. This color scheme goes from the minimum values to the maximum values, and you can see each bin each bin range and the color that's selected. You could change these colors individually, but that would be a little bit tedious. Instead, if you click on the gear menu, so really a pro tip here is on the color schemes themselves, the gear menu has a lot of useful shortcuts. I can change the bin size. Here I want less bins. I can also change the color suggestion, and there's a number of color schemes that are built in. These are the ColorBrewer color schemes, for example. Let's go ahead and make these stripes a little bit wider so you can really see this. And right now it's actually reversing the color scheme that I want. That's fine because we also have a reverse option. Go into that gear menu and at the bottom, reverse the colors. Now I have these stripes the way that I want them in the color scheme I wanted, and showing clearly this warming trend within the most recent couple of decades as opposed to the early 1900s. So this was your brief introduction to warming stripes or climate stripes or just stripes graphs within DataGraph. I will say the stripes graphs that are often done for climate are done based on a reference temperature range over certain reference years. Here we just used a variable directly, but you could do either one, and this is the technique you would use in DataGraph.